Hello friends, hope you are doing good. So today I'm going to tell you something about gladiolus flower. It's a very beautiful flower often used in bouquets, and October is the best time to grow it from corms. So these are three beautiful corms with me, and if you see, the sprouting has already started. And these are not bulbs. Some people call it bulbs, but these are actually not bulbs, because onion is a bulb which has layers. This does not has layers. It has a compact fat in it. So this is the sprouts for gladiolus, and at the bottom we will see the roots. So I'll show you how do the roots look. So see, in this corm I have some roots growing at the bottom, and then we have the sprouting at the top. Similarly on this I have good number of roots. So what we have to do here, I'll tell you in a while. And before that, let me show you what happens to it when we sow it. So as I told you, October is the best month to uh, to put these corms in the soil, and by the month of November end or December, like during the winter time, it starts to bloom. So this is my result of the previous two corms which I placed 20 days back. The germination rate is very fast, and yeah, so if you can see, the growth is also good. Within 20 days I got this growth, and the germination often starts in 7 to 10 days. So let me show you more, let me tell you more about this before we go further. And yes, so for this plant, this is also known as a sword lily. The reason here is the way it grows as a sword. So you see spikes which come out like this, and usually there are 1 to 9 spikes which come out from each pod. So for this plant, if you see, there are already 5 beautiful ones growing, and there would be more coming out from it. So since this plant is at the initial growth, and soon we will see more spikes here. And the sepals and the petals here, like they are almost the same. They are closely related, similar, and like in the structure as well, they are very close. So they are together known as tuples. So little information about it. Gladiolus flower. So when the flowers start to bloom, you will get around 7 to 10 flowers in the same plant, and you must have seen it in the bouquet. I'll also present a picture over here. So in one plant only one stems or protruding comes, where you can get all those flowers. Now let's see what you have to do here is, so two of them are already growing, but we, as I told you, that it gives flower only once, so we can grow more between them. So one I'll grow over here. So just do not dig huge hole, just make a little bit hole, like 1.5 inches deep. It looks good now. Then you take your comb. Since I told you the roots come out from here at the bottom, so we will put it from the roots at the bottom like this, and then from the sides we will cover it with the soil like this. So just do not tap the soil from the top, just make some loose soil at the top and put it. Otherwise what happens is, it will be difficult for your bulb to sprout further from the top of the soil. Same we are going to do here, but what if we have to do in a pot? So over here I have a pot of 10 inches, and two baby plants are already growing, but that's okay. From this side we can dig a hole, and we can put our bulb. So the thumb rule of putting these corms Gladiolus corms is in pots is that for a 3-inch pot, sorry, for a 4-inch pot, like at least the pot should be 4 inch. So 4 inch is the minimum size of the pot which you should use. So for a 4-inch pot, you should put 2 bulbs. For a 6-inch pot, you should put 3 bulbs. For a 8-inch pot, you should put 4 bulbs and thereon. So as I told you, this is a 10-inch pot. 2 marigold plants are already there, but we have enough space for 1 bulb to go here. So I'll use the space. And another thing, before as we are digging the soil over here, is any bulb, any flower bulb or the corms which you are putting in soil, they should not be given too much of water. So the reason here is they get soaked in water, and then the sprouting gets hampered. So they will become soggy, they will absorb more water. So it is very good, it is very advisable that if you are sowing it, if you are putting these bulbs in the soil, then you should, in the soil and in the pot, in that case you should avoid giving it lots of water. But if you are putting it in the ground, then no issues, because the ground will have good drainage system. So if you see, my soil is very sandy texture, so the drainage is very good, and this is why we can have these bulbs growing here very nicely. So if you see, I have drilled a hole of 1.5 inch. Now I'll take my bulb with the bottom having the roots like this. Then from the top I'll put the soil and cover it up. That's it. So keep the soil low, as I told you, do not over cover it. So that's it. Now it's done. So thanks a lot for watching, and hope you will get some tips how to grow the gladiolus corms. And during the month of November, December, when it starts to bloom, I'll show you another video on this. So stay tuned and happy gardening.